Welcome back to A Moment with Miranda, where we take a few minutes to reflect, reset, and remind ourselves that we are enough. Today, I wanted to talk about accountability, more specifically, holding ourselves accountable for our mistakes and how that ties into forgiveness. It's easy to look at someone else and blame them for the pain that we're feeling. Sometimes it's a little fun. But when we don't own up to our own role in the situation, we're only adding weight to the heavy burden. I know from personal experience that carrying around resentment can feel like carrying a massive boulder on your shoulders. Resentment starts small, but grows and grows until it's so heavy that it affects everything that you do, every relationship you have, and how you even see yourself. The tricky thing is, resentment doesn't just harm the person you're upset with, it harms you. It's like holding on to something so tightly that you can't use your hands for anything else. Your energy, your thoughts, your emotions, they're all tied up into that negative space. And the longer you carry that weight, the harder it is and it becomes to see the good things around you. Resentment drains the joy from our life because it demands that you keep reliving the hurt over and over again. But here's the truth: forgiveness isn't for the other person, it's for you. When you choose to forgive, you're choosing to put that boulder down. You're allowing yourself to release that weight to free your spirit. And forgiveness doesn't mean that what happened was okay, not by any means. It doesn't mean you're excusing anyone's behavior because bad behavior is bad behavior and it does not have to be excused. What it means is that you're choosing not to let it control you anymore. You're not carrying that boulder on your shoulders. I used to think that holding on to anger was a form of power. I thought it was protecting me from being hurt again. But what I realized is that forgiveness is the real power. Because when you forgive, you're saying, I refuse to let this define me any longer. I refuse to be weighed down by something that is no longer serving me. Of course, this isn't always easy. Accountability and forgiveness are often tied into deep, deep wounds. But growth does happen in a lot of those hard moments. It starts by being real with yourself and asking, what can I learn from this? How did I contribute to the situation? Accountability means acknowledging your part, however big or however small, and making a conscious decision to grow from it. It's about shifting your perspective and realizing that healing doesn't come from making someone else change. Healing comes from letting go of what has been holding you back. So here's what I encourage you to do. Take some time today and reflect on any resentment that you might be holding on to. It might be with someone else, or maybe it's even with yourself. Ask yourself, what am I gaining by holding on to this anger? And how would my life change if I just chose to let it go? The process of forgiving and being accountable is a journey, and it doesn't happen overnight. But each step you take towards releasing that boulder of resentment brings you closer to peace. And trust me, when you feel the weight lift, you'll wonder why you ever held it for so long. So let's make a choice to put down the boulder today. Choose accountability, choose forgiveness, and most importantly, choose peace for yourself. Thank you for spending this moment with me. Keep growing, keep holding yourself accountable, and surround yourself with those who lift you up. And always remember, you are always enough, babe. Always.